and we can put this home.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are in my bathroom. Maybe that's why it's a little bit more echoey. I'm sorry if it's a little bit echoey, but I have something cool planned today. I'm be cutting my hair today with a Brad Mondo video. So if you haven't seen, Brad Mondo made a video a while back on a hairdresser's guide to cutting your own hair. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. So this is gonna be interesting. I have never cut my hair before, and we're going to be doing it together. I'm hoping you guys are excited just as much as I am. My hair, I love my hair, I do. But it's getting too long and it's annoying me and I want it to go now. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. So first we're going to watch the intro to Brad Mondo's video, and then we are also going to prep our hair, which I've watched his video maybe 5, 7, a million times. I also wrote notes. I lost those notes. I found a screen recording thing on my phone, and we're gonna be watching it together and doing my hair. Woo! Let's get into this.
Hello, beautiful. How are we feeling today? We're good? We're hanging in there. Stay positive. We're gonna live our best lives during this time, and we're gonna learn some stuff about hair. Yes! Today, you're gonna learn how to cut your own hair at home properly. Based on the current circumstances of the world that we live in, you probably cannot leave your house or go to a hairdresser because no salons are open right now. I have created a very simple guide to follow when doing your...
Okay, so this was way before when everything was way more strict and everything. I could go to a hairdresser right now. But I want the experience of cutting my own hair and seeing if I can actually do it. So let's try.
Half of you are gonna do it anyways, and I'd rather you do it well than botch your hair and have to live with it for many months until it grows out. I also wanna make it clear that this cannot replace a hairstylist. Doing your own haircut is just never going to be that great. Now, what a hairstylist is gonna do is really mold that haircut to your face shape and to your lifestyle and to just who you are. So this is the absolute basics of haircutting, and this is not how a hairdresser cuts hair. This is sort of a one-size-fits-all haircut. It's slightly customizable, but it's a very general way of cutting hair. This is not the techniques we use. They're a lot different and a lot more perfect. This is the basics. And
okay, so I'm gonna skip a little bit just to get to the part where we start.
what you're gonna need is maybe a couple of clips. That would be nice. They can be any kind of clips. They don't need to be like this, but just clips in general would be good. Some shears, some scissors. I would recommend buying some hairdresser scissors. They're not expensive. You can get cheap ones, but at least they have the ability to cut hair. Using office scissors, it's not gonna do as good of a job as this is gonna do. And it's going to kind of fuck up your ends if you try and do that. Luckily, you can go on Amazon and order something. It might take a couple weeks to get to you at this point, but you'll get it. You also need a comb and some hair ties. These are just like the tiny little ones. You're gonna need 4 of them. You can do big ones, you can do small ones, whatever you want to do. Just a hair tie in general will work just fine. And a brush would be great in general. You definitely should have one of these. Here is everything you need, and let's bring in my client for today. Can you guess who it is? She's really special. Miss Manny Quinn, come on in, girl. Hi, beautiful. How are you today? Boop. You, Miss Thing, have been in more videos than any Miss Manny Quinn ever. Usually your time is done by now, sweetie. I don't know how she's doing it. As you can see, Miss Manny Quinn is beautifully prepped. So satisfying when hair is this straight. Her hair has been washed, and you need to do this also. Wash your damn hair. Apply product to protect your hair. Today on Miss Manny Quinn, I use a brand new X.
But we're going to be getting into straightening my hair, so let's do that. All right, so here is my hair straightener. I'm going to be straightening my hair. First I'm gonna turn it on and turn it up. I'm not too sure what to do, what temperature, but I'll do it at that temperature there. Okay, and I'll let that heat up and we'll get to straightening. Okay, so I think I've straightened my hair as much as I can. So let's get back into the Brad Mondo video.
Then fully straighten your hair, bone straight. Today, we're gonna be cutting on dry hair. As a hairdresser, we usually cut on wet hair, right? Usually you get your hair washed and then cut. But today we're gonna work on dry hair because what dry hair is useful for is seeing the actual outcome of what you're doing sooner than later. Once you cut a piece, you know exactly what it's gonna look like when it's dry because it is dry. So having perfectly straight hair is gonna be very important for today's job, okay? So make sure everything in the back is all straight, all those little pieces underneath, all the front pieces are completely straight. And one other thing before we really start, if you have curly hair, this isn't for you. If you wear it curly and natural all the time, you're not gonna wanna straighten it and then cut it. Because you wear your hair in that natural state all the time, you should really be cutting it to the shape as how you wear it. So a curly haircut is gonna be a lot different than what I'm doing today, and maybe this isn't exactly for you. But if you wear it blow dried and straight all the time, then this is for you. You can also use this. Now that we have that all done, we have our hair blow dried, straightened, bone straight. Take your time with that, ladies, or gents, or anything in between. Let's get into the technical stuff. We're gonna start off by doing our 4 sections. We're using 4 sections, not 2. That's right. I see a lot of people doing 2 sections and pulling it to the front. Now, why that's bad is because when it's pulled to the front and you cut it there, when you pull it to the back, you're gonna get a lot of overhanging length, and it's gonna look kind of like a V, but like not a very cute V. That's kind of dated, that whole V look. It's not my cup of tea, it's not my style, so we're not doing that today. So we're gonna part our hair just like how we would part it normally. So if you part to the side, part to the side. If you part it to the middle, part to the
okay.
Then section out each of those slices into 2 more sections. So we're gonna go to the top of the head, and you're gonna lay your comb on there, and you're gonna find where the apex is. That's the high point of your head, the tallest part.
Right
and
here.
I'm gonna take the comb from that apex and go right behind her ear all the way down. Right there, right behind her ear. And those are our 2 sections on the side. And then you're gonna repeat the same thing on the other side. Okay, done with step 1. Please make sure your hair is all brushed out or combed.
Wee Brad Mondo. Wow. Okay, my apex is right here. And then I have this section here, which is somehow way bigger than the other one. Okay. And I'll just clip it, but I'm just using a hair tie. So now that I've got my 4 sections and my glasses on, let's start this again.
Out. And let's start off with this front left section. You're gonna kind of want to see how your hair falls and be like, look in the mirror and figure out where you want your hair to land. If it's like right here, just mark it with your fingers and remember that spot. We're gonna take one of our elastics, we're gonna comb it together in our hands, and we're gonna make a little ponytail right where we want our hair cut. Make sure you're not directing the hair forward like this, okay? You want it to
the
be
side.
right on the shoulder. So if your shoulders were there, it'd be like this. She don't have no shoulders. She's like, I don't need shoulders. And I'm like, okay. And right about here, I'm going to put my elastic. All right? You can put it up high, and then you can kind of drag it down. But make sure when you're putting it in, you're not lifting this section up or down. Right? You're not going like this. You're going like this, exactly how it should lay. Make sure to keep tension on that hair at all times. So now that we have that in there, to the best of our abilities, we're gonna take this and just bring it down. If you need to, you can just drag this down a little bit to exactly where you want to cut it. So let's do like that. And it should lay nice and flat. Now that we have our front section done like that, let's move on to the back.
Wait. I'm gonna try that again. Cause I need this to be perfect.
Friend there to help, or a mother or a father or anything, just anybody, a dog, I don't know. So you're gonna be sitting.
I don't. So we got that one. Now let's move on to the next one.
Like this, you need to comb out your hair down the back. Put the tie in back here. You're not bringing it forward, you're not bringing it to the side. You're just gonna lay it down your back. Right? You see how I'm not directing it forward or back? It's just straight down. If you have a lot of hair, you can do more than 4 sections. It's totally fine. I'm gonna do just 4 sections, and we're just gonna bring that down, slide it down to the knees. If you don't have anybody to help you and you can't see the back of your head, you can comb it flat, take your hand, keep that tension on it just the way it's laying right now, and then follow it forward and put the tie on, and don't lose that tension, because we want it to always lay flat in the back. So if it's going like this when you put it back, that's not right. It needs to lay perfectly flat. So we're gonna repeat those 2 steps on the other side, and I'll see you in a minute. So what you can also do now is just put the comb across and just check if everything is straight.
1 second. Guys, I don't think this video is happening. I thought I could do it. I can't do it. I can't freaking... So I got it like that. I got it. But I just need an elastic that is not going to pull my hair so hard that it pulls hairs out of my head. Maybe I can do it with my scrunchies instead. Oh. There we go. Oh, I think I did it. Okay. Now he says to measure it out and make sure that they're level. I'm gonna grab a ruler. I'll be right back. Okay, so I had to switch cameras. My GoPro decided to overheat. And so I found my ruler. I found it. I want to do about 2 inches off each. Maybe 3 inches. It's a lot. Okay, those are perfect now. Okay, so now let's get to the fun part.
And in the front, don't worry if you have pieces coming off. That's totally fine. Those are just your layers. That's just space framing you have going on there. It's okay if some strands are coming out. We just want your length, okay? We're just dealing with the length right now. And we can put this comb in between and just make sure it goes straight. Now, on to the fun part. So we're gonna start cutting our hair. We can actually just lift it up now. At this point, it doesn't really matter where we lift it to because our section is still pulled really tight into where it's supposed to go. We are gonna point cut. Now, point cutting is when you go up instead of across, or down instead of across. We're not going across. None of this. What horizontal cutting is gonna do is give you a very sharp line. We're looking for a nice blended.
Point cut, I think, is just cutting like
very blunt haircut yourself at home. Don't just stop trying. It's not gonna happen. We're gonna take that section and we're gonna start point cutting. You can also point cut downward, upwards like this, or downwards like this. Okay? Doesn't matter. Congratulations! Alright, and we can point cut down on this and take some of the bulk out. Woo! Ooh, first cut down, first cut down. Alright, and our last and final section. Woo!
I'm only on the first one. Wait. Kind of nervous how this is gonna turn out. Like everything is gonna be like the same. Thank you, Brad Mondo. Holy, this is a big section. Just don't cut your finger off. We do not want any fingers to be cut off. That would be bad. That would be very, very bad. What? That's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not taking that much off, like I said, because I think that's a lot to take off. And I don't want to take that much off. Because I'm a little nervous how this is going to turn out. Guys. I've cut off so much hair. You know, this is not as scary as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be way scarier than it actually is. So that's good, right? I think that's good. So now let's see what Brad Mondo says next. But first, I want to show you how much hair is in the sink. Oh my god! Oh my god! Let's watch some more.
The reason why it's good to have real hair cutting scissors is because it's going to be really hard to cut through this thick hair with anything but hair cutting scissors.
Yeah.
So you're really going into that bulk and just getting rid of it. That'll make a nice effect when you let down the hair.
I probably should have done more sections.
That was so fun. Now that we have all that done, we're going to let these sections out and hopefully... It's actually coming out better than I expected. And that is the first step. I literally, guys, have not done anything off camera to perfect this at all. All I've done is exactly what you've seen, and that's the result. There is no V in the back. There's nothing weird happening. It's perfectly rounded. Now we're going to make it even better. Our next step, this does tend to get a bit long because of the over-direction.
What?
We're going to crush that now. We're going to section off just a bit. We're going to comb hair in front of our face. Hopefully you can...
Did I do that?
Hair. This might be a little difficult for you. We're going to
did
take our
that.
scissors and you see that slight
There's some
bend
longer
happening
hair,
across the
some
front? It goes down a little bit because of the over direction we had on the
Whatever,
shoulders.
I did it.
We're just going to point cut across and we're just going to get rid of that little tiny leg.
Okay, so he's cutting across.
Alright, and now it's gone. So now we're pretty much straight across up here. Looks amazing. Now, this might be a good place for some of you to stop. If you have fine hair, or you like your ends just feeling really thick with no layering, you can totally stop here. Alright?
Wait a moment.
Smooth. And we're going to take our finger and go through. So I just put the elastic right there. I'm not going to cut it right there. Once it's tied tight, let it down.
You know what?
Leave it like that. So what we're doing here is we're going to add layering. Now we're going to do the same thing on the
I don't
back.
think I want to do
Lift
layering,
it up
Brad.
to the
Not today.
apex. We're going to let down
I
half of that
have
hair. Keep it up high
Done
while you're putting the
enough
elastic
on
in.
my hair today.
Don't make this perfect. Don't cut it straight across. Please don't do that. Make it very, very feathered. And don't take off too much.
I think I did, guys.
Really you want a lot of layering, you can go for it. I wouldn't maybe recommend it. Not at all, please. So that's where I'm going to leave it. So it's a little more
Brad, I don't want to do any layering. I think I've done enough to my hair today.
And make sure you do the same amount on each side. So if you took an inch off that side,
I am happy with what I've done. I could probably go a little bit shorter, but I don't want to. So, thank you, Brad. Thank you so much. I think it might be a little uneven, but you know what? Yep, it is. See this piece right here? She's being cut off. I'm pretty happy with what I did today. I think I'm gonna end the video here then on a good note without ruining my hair even more. Not perfect, but it's like maybe an inch too shorter, and I just, yeah. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I got really nervous there for a second. That was scary, but I did it. Thank you for watching today's video, and like, subscribe. I might cut more off camera. I'll see. I don't know. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. And just remember to live your life because you only have one. Bye.